Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome to Oxygen Not Included. Now, you probably have seen a couple of videos flying online on YouTube for this game because this is a pretty popular game at the moment. But in case you haven't, don't worry because we'll be starting from scratch and everyone will be on the same page. Anyway, what is it all about? Oxygen Not Included, or ONI for short, is a space colony simulation game where you control those guys that you saw a while ago and have them survive, make a base, make sure that there's enough oxygen, water, food, and make them stay away from bad stuff, go lead them towards good stuff, things like that. So the gameplay is a bit like RimWorld, but the artwork is completely different. This is coming from the developers of Don't Starve. Clay, I think, is the name of the developer. But do take note, this is still in alpha version, not even in early access yet. But so far, it looks very good, has a lot of content, and I think it will only grow more. So let's go and start a new game. I have been playing it for quite a number of hours, so I know the basics, but still a lot to learn. Anyway, yeah, still in alpha, but this is accessible to the public. So I will post a link below to the alpha version Steam page, and it is purchasable for $20 for everyone if you are interested in the game, right? So first and foremost, we have 3 dupes, I think is how you call them. Is it? I think so. And you can shuffle them initially. This is a very important part of the game, so you might be tempted to just go and play, and that's totally fine if you're learning. But if you're into min-maxing stuff, you really like the most optimized colony, you will have to spend some time in here. So let me try and explain some of the attributes and what you can see in this screen. Each character, each dupe, has its own positive and negative trait. Now you have to take a look at that and make sure that you can live with those negative traits and you really like those positive traits. They have additional stats here. They have a certain expectations when it comes to decor, so how good the place is looking. And if it doesn't meet their expectations, they get stressed. If they get stressed enough, this will be their response. Some of them will be destructive. Some of them will want to break things. Some of them will just vomit all around the place, which can be a good thing if you're an advanced player, you know what I mean, but basically you don't want that to start with. Anyway, so attributes, lots of different items in here. What I want to do is to have one guy be an athletic person, but we'll see what we get, right? It's all random, and you can randomize this, spend the whole day just trying to randomize stuff. I think this guy can work. He has diverse lungs, gastrophobia. He cannot cook, although he has a cooking skill. That's weird. He doesn't have any expectation in decor. He has -15. And he is destructive though. But I think this can work well for an all-around guy, except for cooking, that is. So we need also an athletics person. That's what I like to start with. So someone who has a very high athletics value. Well, not that, because athletics is what determines the movement speed. And you'll see later we have something like this is perfect. Cannot research, but very good in tinkering, very good in running, because we have what we call a power generator, a manual power generator, like something like a hamster cage where the guy just runs and generates power. You'll see later on. Decor expectation is 15 though. That might be a bit problematic, but we will live with it. Hopefully, we'll see. Minor. Wow, look at that. 14 athletics. It's a mouth breather though. Consumes a lot more oxygen and has a very high decor expectation. Nope. This guy is an all-rounder. Will be sleeping all around the place though. Can sleep at any time. Although digging is very good. We'll take that. All of them are destructive. Might not be the best stat, but we'll live with it. I'll name it Clumsy Depths 4.0 because version 1 to 3 I played offline, and I think I spelled that wrongly, didn't I? Now we'll have to live with the wrong spelling for the entire time. Clumsy depths. Let's leave it like that. That's a signature. That's an internal joke that we can live with. Crap. Anyway, so let's pause the game. What can you see? You can see if you have... Well, let's not go into the overlays yet. You can see that you start here in the center. And you basically have to dig your way around and build your base. Now, there are different kinds of stones, different kinds of minerals that you can see. Algae, copper, sandstone, all those stuff. Now, we'll get to learn them bit by bit, so don't worry, don't get overwhelmed. We will start from the beginning. There are some overlays that you can play with. Right now, the most important is oxygen, F1. You'll see different colors here. Well, I think we're a bit lucky. Because if you look at the legend here, sky blue is very breathable, blue is breathable, so those are basically oxygen and how much oxygen there is. And the red ones or yellow ones are not very good for our colonists, for our dupes. Yeah, the gray ones are water. Yeah, sometimes there's a vacuum there, sometimes there's nothing in it. So far though, it looks good. Looks very good. Looks very promising. So let's start digging. You can have a couple of orders. You can give them a couple of orders in here. I am using the hotkeys, but usually can have them dig, harvest, prioritize something, sweep, mop, everything. Don't worry about that. We will get to try them out one by one, bit by bit. So let's go and have them dig something. Duplicate movement, some tips. No worries. We will take care of that. Okay, there we go. In the lower left, you can build some stuff, but before you can build them, you have to get some materials for them, which is what we are getting there by digging these up. So, what will we do here? Wow, look at all that algae. Wow, that's really, really good. Pause. Where do we want to go? That's a question. We need toilets, as this message says, and we need beds. So they need a place to sleep in. They need a place to relieve themselves in. And where do we want to do that? It has to be quite accessible, but not in the center of things, because it will be a bit not pleasant to the nose, if you get what I mean. So I guess we can go and start here. Let's go and build a tile here. Probably something like that, but let's leave a hole there. Maybe something like this, maybe. That can work, I guess. There. And then let's have the toilet somewhere here, somewhere far away, so it's safe from sensitive noses. If you yeah, you'll see later how it looks, and it looks so refreshing for them, at least. For us, maybe a bit icky. So you'll see that I gave them a couple of jobs in here, yeah, and they're working on the things that are nearest to them, but there's also the prioritize window where everything is set to 5 by default. Now, if I say, oh, yes, I know you have a lot of jobs, but I want you to focus on this one, so you drag that. That becomes priority 9. You have a 1 to 9 range, and what they will do is, if they listen, come on, there you go. Now he listens. They will work on those things first. Sometimes they're not very listening, but that's fine. All right. So we need raw metal here. No problem with that. Let's go and build that ladder all the way to the bottom. You see the different materials are just falling on the ground. Later on, we'll have a chance to pick that up. But for now, let's focus on the toilet, right? So, what do? We build a tile there. And we still don't have metal. That's weird. I think... okay. So you see, earlier we had some resources already, but now it's gone. And that's because we're building stuff as well. So those tiles, those ladders that we build, those are consuming stuff. And that might have caused things to run out. Okay, now we have something again. That's cool. Set a door there. Now this door is just like a screen. So I'm not really sure what it does. Encloses rooms without blocking the flow of gas or liquid. So I'm not sure what it blocks then, if it doesn't block gas or liquid. I mean, the stench would come out, right? Anyway, this is our primitive toilet, the outhouse. Let's have them... Are you stuck? Wait a minute. Can she not dig? Grease monkey, yokel. She should be able to. That's weird. I don't know why. But anyway, let's go and build some stuff as well. We'll need a storage compartment. I think storage would be nice here at the bottom. Let's go and build the storage area in here. Maybe something like 4 spaces for now. So normally, you wouldn't want your storage area to be in the center because this has a if you look at the effects, decor is -10, so you want to keep it away from you, away from the normal path of your guys as much as possible, so they don't get stressed as easily, right? So let's go and build 2 of those, so they can store. They don't just leave all those metals hanging, and they can store them somewhere for easy access. There we go, the outhouse. Later on, someone will use that, and they will love us for it. Anyway, okay. Looks like the air is very breathable in here. I think though. So normally, you'll see different types of gases: oxygen, carbon dioxide, which are these red things. And the way it is, probably in real life as well. Oh, is that a bug? Looks like a bug. Let's say all and all, so they store everything. Now go and work, and let me dig this one. Probably not that. Probably in here. Yeah, that looks good. Something like that. So normally, oxygen is lighter than carbon dioxide. So the CO2, carbon dioxide, will not by itself fall down. So later on you'll see that all of these are moving. All of them will eventually go down as much as they can, and they will pile down at the bottom. That's why I want to open this area. So the CO2 will all pile up here, and we can do something with them later on. I'll show you what that is, but step by step, bit by bit, right? Anyway, also just to give a disclaimer, I am not the best when it comes to decorating stuff, so don't expect a very nice bedroom or a very nice base, but do expect it to be functional at the very least, so it should work very well. That is my main goal. It might not be the best looking, but it should be pretty much optimized, right? Right. So you do see these stones as well, oxylites. They're actually emitting oxygen. So they have oxygen in them, and we can just leave them there. I'm not sure what happens if you break them, but I prefer them to stay there outside. Our guy is sleeping, narcoleptic. GG. Might be troublesome later on when we need to do a lot of stuff. Anyway, also what I want to do, what I have become used to, is something like this. So what I prefer doing, tile, yes, thank you. How much do they need? How much space do they need? I think that one is okay, that one is okay, and that one is okay. And probably we can close that off, but we can probably just stick it there like that. That probably, actually, no need for that one. So these will be their bedrooms. Yeah, kind of weird. Normally, if you've seen other videos, they prefer putting beds right next to each other, but I prefer having separate bedrooms for each person, because sometimes the guys get awake, sometimes they need to pee, they wake up, they need to go down, and if you have beds which are right next to each other, sometimes they wake the next person, or they wake the persons that they go through, they walk across. So if you have separate bedrooms like this, they won't be bothering anyone, right? Has anyone taken a deuce yet? For lack of a better term. Can't remember. And we'll have to dig this one. So don't you guys relax because we have a lot of work to do. Okay. There. No one be idle. Everyone is busy. But this is a very good stage that we're in. Although that doesn't look very good. Oh crap, they slept without a bed. Whoops. What is this guy? Wait a minute. A nocturnal scavenging creature. It's the first time I've seen an alien. So it looks like we have someone, an unwelcome guest, who is appearing only at night. A nocturnal scavenging creature. It will consume any minerals within reach that fit into its wide mouth. Oh crap, that's bad. So that means we really need to store everything that we get. Good thing though is we didn't leave anything behind, I don't think. Unless he's eaten it already. You might have to kill this guy later on. We'll see where he hides after the night and we'll try to lock him in. Maybe we can do that. If that works, I'm not sure. Come on, go inside there. So we can just lock you like that. Hopefully that works. Maybe we can just close the door on it. Now, he should hide pretty soon in a couple of seconds. But... oh crap, I think he'll be landing in a not nice place. There, stop. Wake up. Morning, please come. Now, there's an option to speed up the game. But... oh crap, he hid there. We can probably try and kill him. Wait a minute. Let me look at the stats of our guys. Combat. There's a combat thing here. Or maybe strength, was it? I can't remember which it was. Let me see. Jobs. So we can choose which guy does stuff. Let's have this guy only generate power because the others don't really have good athletics. Combat, this one. We have someone who's good at digging, which means he's good at combat as well. So let's have him try to kill this one. Dig out this cell. Does that work? I'm not sure. Maybe he'll get mad there. We'll see. I haven't tried fighting anyone yet in this game. So we'll see if that works. Oh, this time. It's time for CR break. That's how we call it here. And I think we need 2 of these just to have a backup. Ah, look at his face. Felt so relieved there. Beautiful. Are they eating? Yes, they are. And it seems like I don't have enough space. Crap. Well, we can always extend this one. Let's go and do that. So, let us do 1, 2. And close that off like so. This will be a vacuum though. So we will open up our area for a vacuum. So that will just expand whatever air we have will scatter in this area. Anyway, let me see. So, can I close this guy off? Colony requires a food source and insufficient oxygen generation. Yeah, that can be a problem. Definitely. Let's go and build some stuff in here. Bridge it out. Dig that so they can cross over. And this is a food source. Even though it doesn't look like it. Yeah. These guys don't have a very good life. Oh crap, this guy will eat that. This guy will eat that. All the things that we're digging here. Yeah, I think we have to prioritize this. Kill that guy. Let's see how it works, how combat works in this game. Long Way, I think, should be the one doing it. Because this is the one with combat. I'm not sure if we can say attack this though. It doesn't look like it. One thing we can do is dig. Is it unreachable? No, it's not. Normally, when you have a job that's not possible, if you hover it, it will say unreachable there. Yeah. So that's what usually happens. You know what? Let me cancel this one, and let me just remove this door. Since it doesn't block gas anyway, let's not pretend, and you can just build a thing there. Oh crap! Why is she the one digging? Is she the one with combat? No, it's a long way. Ah. Look at that. Got mad. Fleeing. Yeah, flee. Because we need to fight this guy. Attack. There we go. Let's have Long Way fight this guy. Our martial artist. What? Oh, we're doing good. We're doing pretty good, actually. Kill him. He's running. We're getting there. Ah, don't run. No running for you. I wonder if we can eat him. Oh, crap. No! Okay, let's prioritize that. Let's not let him run away. Oh, crap. So that's what the sound was. I thought the sound was from an alien guy. How did you get stuck there? Poor guy. Let's go and build some cots in here. That doesn't look good. Yeah, so there's a fast forward button, but I don't usually like doing it because when you do it, you often miss a lot of stuff. So I tend to just play at normal speed. Oh, come on. Let this guy go first. Because we're losing a guy here. Anyway, let's watch the combat first. Oh, I hate it, guys. I hate it. Let's just lock him in for now. Oh no, he'll be eating those. No. We have to kill him. Come on, save our guy. Yay! He's back. Okay. Let's see. Let's focus on this one. Everybody good? Alright, we still don't have enough oxygen, but should be fine. Attack. Do it. Long Way. Do your stuff. Forgiveness. Did you guys see that? He's gonna dig in again and then he will be... Ah, don't run. Resource eaten. Crap. Fight him. No running now. Aha. GG. Oh, crap. He's still running. Come on, before we sleep. Oh, come on. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't get it, guys. Alright, there. Attack. Hello? I'll fast forward. This is getting pretty hectic. There we go. Everybody... Actually, you know what? Everybody fight. So frustrating. Anyway, at least they have beds now, right? And we can build some stuff in there. Okay, there we go. Attack. Fast forward. Okay, everybody gang up on this guy. There we go. Ooh, look at that. Actually, what I like to do as well is prioritize this. This is our ration box, so all our food is currently stored there. Later on, you'll have access to a fridge, but currently, that's all we have. Alright, let's see. Things are looking pretty good still. That's nice. We have a lot of water there, that's good. Macroot, everything. So what they'll do, because I set that as priority 6, all the food lying around, they'll try to collect and store in here. See? So that guy we killed is meat now. What is that anyway? If you look at edible in here, meat. Okay, it's a generic meat. We do have a lot of field rations, so we don't really have to worry yet about not having a food source, but we will need it pretty soon. Yeah? So what we can actually do is harvest this one as well. And can we harvest that? No, not really. This one we can. What is that? Edible parthenocarpic fruit that cannot reproduce in the wild. Can be harvested for a single non-renewable serving of food. Alright, that's good. So we do have some food in here. There we go, time to sleep. And now everyone has a bed, everybody is happy. Now if you look at the decor overlay here, you'll see that in this area everything's good. But if you see here, near the stairs, near the outhouse, yeah, near the... actually that's not looking very good at all. And in the storage compactors, decor is -27. -38, look at this. If you build the door, does that lock in the thing? I think it does, look at that. So it might be that the door is actually useful. So maybe we'll have to bring that back in to prevent the negative stuff from happening. And then what we can do is dig here and build 2 outhouses next to each other, just so we have a backup. Yeah, just let them sleep and we'll plan while they're sleeping. This is what I was talking about earlier, the manual generator, so the hamster wheel. That is our basic source of power, and one of the most important sources. Even in late game you'll need that, because it's pretty sustainable, it's renewable. I think we can actually extend this, but do we need more space right now? I don't think we do. I think what we need is a food source, so, and an oxygen source. So what we can do actually, does this decor is -10, so that kind of removes away from the decor. Maybe we can put that in here. But I want that to go somewhere here above. Let's put it maybe here would be nice. Oh, I want it out of the way because it's bad for decor. Maybe somewhere in the middle. I guess that can work. Center. But in order for that to work though, we need something with power, and that doesn't give any negative thing. So we can probably have that hamster wheel right here. They're eating. Looks like they're loving that thing that they fought. Okay, so we did plop that down. You can see that there's a socket icon there. That means you need some wiring. You can see that's there as well. So what I like to do is to put things in the stairs. Run that through, and because we have tiles here, the electrical outlets can actually go under the tiles, so the tiles won't have to be destroyed. This one though, since this is basically a normal rock, they will have to destroy this, so we'll have to put a tile there as well. Might as well fill this entire place up. And with that, we'll also need some batteries. So they are producing power, but they don't want to just produce power and get it directly to the appliances, so to speak. We want something to store extra power that we generate. So go and harvest and dig that. Actually, I think you can just harvest it, if not dig it. It will be gone anyway. Everything good? Everything looking good? Okay. Now I think what we can do is, this will be critical. We deconstruct this one, so they'll not have a toilet, an outhouse, but we'll have to prioritize building 2 of them right after we destroy this, because I can't fit 2 in here. It's in the middle. Invalid construction location. What? Where? Which one? So build one there, and prioritize this one. Crap, we do have some contaminated oxygen in there as well. Yeah. Might have been a bad move. So you see there's a yellow thing. That's from all the poop. So that we'll have a way to convert that later on, but right now we're not in that place yet. There we go, manual generator. Let's go. Oh crap, someone's sleeping. Let's just leave him there. Art. Okay, everything looks good. Generating power, let's have one guy do that. Harvesting. Let's leave that there. Sweeping, it's okay. Digging, yep. It's okay, it's fine. Okay, he's awake. Ow. Hit my... There. So she's generating power. And now this has some power in it. Our oxygen generation still is way behind, but it's starting at least. Now this algae deoxidizer, what it does is it creates oxygen by taking in algae. So if you look at organic material here, we have 800 kilograms of algae, but that will run out very soon. So what I try to do is to look at the overlay. I actually ignore this oxygen generation thing, and I see for myself if I have enough oxygen. Looks like we do, so we don't really need to get that worried into it. I do have a lot of contaminated oxygen here though. Hopefully that falls down. I'm not sure if it does. I think it's heavier than oxygen, so it should fall. Yeah, it might have been a bad move to destroy that outhouse, but don't worry, later on we'll have a way to remove all those contaminated stuff. I just hope they fall down so they don't affect us. Let me also try and dig this out. So you can see some of the carbon dioxide is stuck here because there's a hill, and they only go down, they don't rise up. So we have to remove the hills, so they have a way to go side and go down eventually. Yeah, so the red ones here, they will eventually fall here below, ideally. Yeah, if that really happens, we'll see. Yeah, lots of contaminated oxygen in here. No problem, we'll work on that. Clumsy Dahpats 4.0. Anyway, seems like we're out of time, guys, but we did very well for the first episode, I would say. We're in a very good place. We still don't have a food source and still insufficient oxygen generation, but looks like we are doing pretty well. And before we go, let me build 3 batteries in here so that when she's done running, some of it will get stored. Because right now, once she stops running, there will be no power anymore, which kind of doesn't make sense. And we have a new guy. The new guy will leave for the next episode, right? So I'll explain how that works. But for now, that's gonna be it. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did like the video, guys, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more updates. And do leave me some comments if you have any tips for me. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a nice day. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.